Our last topic of this episode 24, strictly ball business, is the old Memphis Grizzlies. They're approaching 30 wins here. They've just totally shot up the standings. Desmond Bane has become a bona fide great starter, awesome shooter in this league. And John Morant is a superstar. Like, God, that guy is insane.
Yeah.
Um, and regardless, of what we thought of who they were in the offseason, this is a good defensive team. The grit and grind is back. I thought maybe they'd be soft, but grit and grind is back, baby.
Yeah. Full. I think the biggest factor in why the Grizzlies are so good right now is obviously the emergence of John Morant. I mean, he was already here, but now he's showing that he's a top 5 point guard in this league. He's shown he can have an MVP type season. He The biggest problems they had last year, they're 15th in offense, 7th in defense. And I thought that I was like, they're going to have to get better defense or something. Maybe that's what they'll make their way. But the 5th best offense is what they have now. Desmond Bane's a huge part of that. Dylan Brooks is a huge part of that. And then they step back in defense, 10th best in defense. Jaren Jackson, he's efficient, but he's scoring and he's holding down their defense. Him and Steven Adams, who you did not like, but this guy's being he's like in the perfect role for them. Grab boards, play defense, and he's getting a lot of assist numbers, almost 4 assists a game. He's wonderful. I'm all for all this. I mean, they're a low turnover team, extremely high rebound percentage. Like he'll pull down 16. They got all these guys. I mean, Adams will pull down 16. Everyone's getting boards. They're middle in pace, which is the most surprising because I thought they were going to be really slow in pace, but they're like 11th. So it's kind of
I would think John Morant probably on his own keeps that number up just on the different times throughout the game that he pushes the floor. They do have certainly some slow guys on that team, but just himself being the point guard, leading the cause, like he could push an entire team. So
yeah. Oh yeah, and shout out to Taylor Jenkins making a case for coach of the year with making this team this good without a clear number 2. I think that's insane. I mean, Brooks and Bane are stepping up. 18 points for Brooks, 17 points for Bane. Both of them are shooting the 3 a lot. Brooks isn't shooting it as well, but he's also stepped up a lot on defense, and that's also what's affecting them.
Yeah, no, Taylor Jenkins deserves a ton of credit for his offensive schemes and being able to draw guys open on the 3 points and being able to help out John Morant with the shot selection, because he was a guy who really, I wasn't sure was going to become a great 3-point shooter or be competent at all there, but he at least is taking smart shots now. He doesn't really have like a high percentage there yet necessarily, but I think he can keep teams honest, and he drives to the rim after some pump fakes. So it's good. This is really good to see a guy like him succeed after another guy like JB Bickerstaff was interim there and is also succeeding in Cleveland. So Memphis former coaches, all of them
Coach culture.
Up. Let's go.
They're great. Yeah, and I mean Trae Young's got to watch out because John Morant. Some of these teams they're taking out like the feel good. They're taking out everyone when they're winning. They just beat the Golden State Warriors last night. Woo.
Yeah.
So Trae's got to watch out because Ja's stepping into that villain of the league now. I mean, he's getting pretty dirty. All those dunks, you're gonna catch. He's catching too many bodies.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, it's crazy to see. Like, I hope he's able to stay healthy for a long time, because watching these ferocious dunks is so fun.
Yeah, they're crazy and keeps me entertained. The Grizzlies are now relevant. I mean, they last 2 years ago they were the worst, most unpopular, the least profitable NBA franchise.
We're looking at a very successful rebuild here, a very quick, successful rebuild. They got their star, they got their surrounding players, pieces. And all there is to do is go up from here. Maybe add another star, maybe add another great 4, maybe add another great 2 guard. I don't know. Desmond Bane is great, though. They keep drafting really well is the key. Like, I don't know. Maybe they don't need to trade for anyone.
I mean, think about how crazy it would have been like if Luka and Ja played next to each other, though. That would be fucking crazy. Even though, but it probably wouldn't have if they drafted Luka, they probably would have won more games. So then they went to fall into the second overall pick. But still, that would have been crazy. Like imagine that.
Yeah, no, that would have been crazy for sure. But you know, we don't live in that universe, unfortunately.
Thank God. The Grizzlies would be way too good. I wouldn't be able to. I won't have to deal with it.
It'd be unfathomable.
The Wolves would never win a game again. Just by intimidation of Dylan Brooks and the Grizzlies.
Dylan Brooks already, any universe, he's like, Wolves ass, I'm coming for it.
He's like, target center, my place.
Home sweet home, exactly.
Home sweet home.
Yeah, I mean, they just need to sign Dylan Brooks or trade for him so that he stops killing him.
Yeah. I mean, who did that? That's what the 76ers, why they paid Al Horford all that money is because he could guard Embiid. So they're like, we'll just pay him this money so he's on our team and doesn't have to guard Embiid.
Exactly. And then he ended up sucking. They're like, oh, why were we so afraid of this guy in the first place? He sucks.
He's just 36 years old or 35. Just an old fucking man.
Yeah, exactly.
Poor guy. He's a walker.
Yeah, but I think we had plenty to say today. It was a good episode. We'll wrap it up here, and I'm sure we'll have some more things to talk about as we get closer to the trade deadline, and we really get a better idea of where some of these teams' competitive mindsets are going to be as tank season is right around the corner as well. So we'll see you guys next time. Episode 25 is next. This was episode 24. Rest in peace, Kobe, as always. So I love you guys. Have a good night.